Crypto Clan, my Kuma Inu family, my Hina Inu army, Kuma Clan, Diamond Hands, checking in. And if you're here from the Hina Inu family, Extreme Uncut Diamond Hands, checking in. We're just gonna go over a couple things. I hope y'all enjoyed your New Year's and your holidays. Sorry I haven't spoken to y'all in a while. Been dealing with the family. And just building overall. Lots of great things going on this year, in entertainment sectors, and so we're having fun with that. That's pretty cool. We're just gonna jump into this real quick, all right? Uh, we have Kuma Inu. Now, guys, this last couple of weeks we've been seeing the charts, and we've been just consolidating after the storm. I would say, we had a lot of things going on as far as Bitcoin scams, bans, and we're in a point of settling. We're looking at these new technologies, and we look at it as we've already discussed this. And if you're here for the first time, please hit that like button, ring your notification bells, and comment Kuma Clan, Diamond Hands, Hina Inu, Diamond Hands. We've discussed where we were at in the field of cryptocurrency, and as far as where do we see it going for the future. Where do we see these two projects going here? Okay. Now, if you're here from our first video, we went through the roller coaster ride. We dealt with the crypto crash. We dealt with a 200% gains with Kuma Inu. We've dealt with major gains with other fields and projects. But today we're here to focus on Kuma Inu and Hina Inu. Why? When we first started and I first introduced Hina Inu, okay, to the Kuma Clan Diamond Hand official members, some people were a little upset. They said we should only talk about the Kuma. And the reason that we stood and defended the Hina was because of just similarities in price action, things of that nature. I have called the similarities in the price action, the movements. I've talked about it. You look at my prior videos. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't offer financial advice. Just give you thoughts, ideas, types of plays I'm into. But we've talked about it, and it was more of looking at the two projects. And let's go ahead and see what's going on here with the Hina. The Hina's up 20%, basically doubled up in a couple of days as it's passed by, because this was definitely at around a 6. So we're looking at, it's just, as far as, of course, you have investors that's been here for a while. We're not new to the Hina or the Kuma. So, we acknowledge the energy getting pushed back into the market, after a lot of energy left the market. So, it's a circle of life. Okay, but the greatest news we have here today is the confirmation of price similarities as far as the movements. These two projects tend to move around the same times. So thus we added into the Hina. We threw her right in the gut. She got lucky, honestly. Yeah. Caught her at the top. We went in crazy. She went down. We were down 80% still. But let's just make sure we're correct. 72.3%. But it was cool though, because we already, it was energy from the Kuma to the Hina. So honestly, that's what I did. That's just, once again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't offer financial advice. I give you thoughts and ideas, types of plays I'm into, things of that nature. So as far as us calling every project that we have dealt with and will foresee, because dealing with the heat and adding that into my I call it my forecast here, it was a little gamble, because at the end of the day, when I said and added Hina into the mix, it's like I still have a flawless track record. So for that to have failed would have been pretty much a great upset to my thought process, because I've dealt with the Shiba, the Doge, I just back to back to back to back to back. Some people say Guggen's luck. Some people say something else. Who knows? But looking at Hina Inu and looking at the 20% we have gained, We're looking at Kuma Inu. We're looking at us breaking our resistance point of 50,000 followers. So if you're not on the Twitter, just please follow. We're looking at Hina Inu, and we're looking at the Metafest they have coming up. Okay. Virtual trade show taking place March 12th, 2022. So we're looking at the energy way before March. And we're looking at now this, this energy goes into the market because you got a lot of newcomers. The great thing about understanding these cryptocurrencies and understanding reaction from the people, basically understanding how the market is reacting. Because a lot of times, right, this is a great opportunity to understand right now with this whole market. This market is not down to any financial problems, any this all down to social issues surrounding Bitcoin, from cons to this to that. So this is how these markets react. They react to social issues. So when we're looking at Hina Inu and we're looking at socialism, what is socialism? Socialism is straight money here in these markets that we're dealing with. So we're looking at Hina Inu and we're looking at the Kuma, and we see the price similarity. Thoughts are received. There are in abundance. So if I see a price similarity, and I've called one way before, of course, but now everybody's gonna ring a bell. Oh my God! I see they're moving a little bit dissimilar. We've been said that months ago. That's why we added into the mix of the Kuma, because of the relation, the sister, the brother, it was some type of energy going on there. But when we see this movement in conjunction, we have to understand that others of knowledge, of common sense, see the same movement. So now these coins and this, Hina goes on a lot of other people's watch list now. So now more people will keep an eye on this project. So this project is a snowball going down a mountain. Okay, automatic burns, things of that nature. We've talked about all of these things and how this will affect this project in the long term. So this project right now, as you're watching the burns, even though it's slow, it's like tick tock. But imagine you leaving your faucet on all night and it's just dripping, drip, drop, drip. It's gonna. You look at it and you don't pay it no mind, but just ignore it, and then your sink is overflow. So that's the type of energy I see with this project within the next 12 to 18 months, meaning large amount of supply will be gone. So you're looking at coins that are minted, that are slowly vanishing. So it's a long-term euphoria with that. So imagine when you're down to 20 quadrillion, then you get to your 15, and that's when the rush is even thicker. So that's just an overall with that. So this is a guaranteed, more of a foresight of investment. Meaning, I see this as a guarantee for your 2 years, your year, within these 2 years, three, this is like a golden opportunity different type of thing. It's pretty cool. And with the tokenomics behind it, the community. So just keep an eye on that, okay? So we're gonna just discuss one thing real quick, which is because we've discussed how the market is reacting to the bad sentiment. So let's discuss how the market is just growing. Some things are growing pains. You got your bad moments in life where you're losing a tooth or you have a toothache. You got your good moments where you're laughing, chilling with your family, traveling, vacationing. You know, so what I mean by that is that we're looking at these projects and this basically this new technology. We're looking at the evolution of money. And we're looking at this and we're seeing the rift. We're seeing the regulation, the possible regulation, the banning. You're seeing how the earth and existence is reacting to this. And you can see, and looking at it from that standpoint, like, okay, how is everybody reacting to this? We see slow, steady, continuous adoption. Okay? So we got the Northwest Arkansas Council, a nonprofit organization is offering remote tech professionals and entrepreneurs 10,000 in Bitcoin to move to the region. Bitcoin, the largest cryptocurrency by market value, is currently trading at or around $42,893, according to Coin Metrics. So this is just another example, another couple drops of water into that sink. that you left clogged as you're sleeping, unknowingly waiting for your kitchen to flood. So what I'm saying is this basically, this is just another signal. It's another stone, another pebble into the whole building blocks of the future of cryptocurrency. It's just slowly moving. You're gonna have the fight, you're gonna have the rift, but this is technologies that will be fully adopted. Now, when we look at full adoption, where do we want to stand when the smoke clears, when the bubble pops, just like the tech, just like the dot com, just So when the bubble pops, where do you want to stand at? So that's when I believe in diversifying portfolios, of course. And once again, I'm not a financial advisor. You're here for the first time. Please welcome to Crypto Canada official meme channel. We're going to get to the jokes one of these days. But right now, we're more on a serious notion here. Okay, so, and once again, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own diligence research for instance anywhere in the crypto space. And if you're here for the first time, hit that like button, ring the notification bells. Okay, so it's like, where do you want to be standing at here? And I can say I've shuffled through these projects so far. I've seen the Shiba Inu, I've seen the Doge and its continuous adding into it. It's like the opposite of the Hina Inu, where they're continuously minting coins forever, which is like okay. And I've seen these projects and I've seen the quick rush, the euphoria, the development. Okay, I made it. Wow, great money off of these things. Oh wow, come on. I've seen it's like a crypto rush. It's replacing the gold rush. So I've seen the energy and the hype and the excitement, but overall, looking at this market and looking at these projects and looking at how many coins we have on the market, total 12,465 total cryptocurrencies on CoinGecko. So I'm looking at this and I want to see, and I'm not going to say I want to see, but time will see. One of these days where this number will crash. Meaning not disappear, meaning it's going to shave. It's going to shave one day. That is going to be one of the greatest pressures of these markets. And then, over the future, things will be standing. Many of these coins will stay here, though. Don't get it wrong. Many will stay here, but you're going to have your designer, your bitcoins, these is like you're gonna have your high end, and you're gonna have your knockoffs, and you're gonna have your, it's gonna be different classes of them, So just keep that in mind here, okay, guys. So right now, as you can see, we have Bitcoin at 43,000. Are we in altcoin season? That's up in the air. Right now, we have Hina Inu and Kuma Inu outperforming the market. That's what we do have. Okay, so we have Kuma Inu, Hina Inu outperforming the market. Okay, and these are two altcoins that you should keep on your watch list. Okay, they move in conjunction, they bounce around, sometimes they dance, and sometimes they just don't want to talk. you know so just keep that on your in mind here. Okay, you're up 46.7% if you're a newcomer into this project. Congratulations to you. Some of my day ones here, you're probably a little happy to reclaim some footing from where you're at. You're 200%, and so I know your portfolio was just amazing at that time. So some people probably still is. So with that being said, with the 46.7%, we're actually gaining some good price action, and to go through this with these two new coins, two new cryptos, in the middle of this type of current market sentiment means that these coins will be added to many watch lists. Many people will keep this on their watch list throughout time. These coins are continuing to grow, and they will continue to thrive. I can see these coins, and this is just an overall prediction, and just not yeah, I call them predictions, but I believe if you say something, put your money where your mouth, but we're already here at that point here, because I'm talking about I'm not your financial advisor. I'm giving my own advice to the types of plays I'm into, things of that nature. So I see these coins, especially Kuma. I've seen Kuma actually, the Kuma Inu, the Kuma Inu. I see this coin shaving rank within the next before end of 2022. I definitely see us dropping down. I'm going to see traction on this coin, popularity on these coins, and I see the same thing with the Hina Inu, being that they dance in conjunction. So just keep that in mind, guys. Of course, one guys mentioned Hina Inu. Kuma Inu is, far as, let's say, social gossip is increasing greatly. Just the way Shiba Inu when a Doge did it. I'm waiting for it to hit a certain social environment because I don't want to actually introduce it to this environment. You got your Shiba Inu guys, your Doge guys. A lot of people don't realize that these cryptos are. I don't know if you were, what age group. Everybody renders from a certain age, of course, but around when Pokemon cards were real popular. It's like people had their Pokemon cards, their hologram. Like this is like before the first PlayStation. Came out honestly, and this was more of. I remember the first PlayStation came out, it was a Spyro the Dragon, etc. But this was like, it was like a craze going on with these cards, with these holographic cards, the cartoons. It was just driving. This one tickled me when it was real popular. So currently, with the current socialism, the way I enter these markets and stay on top of these markets, be like, what is your secret? We're just gonna it's the same thing going on in a way. Everybody has their coin and their design. Like, people are picking these things based upon just, the relation to how the picture looks. I've seen it. And people are collecting these coins here. In a fashion, the ways people did Pokemon cards. You have people that's gonna collect these coins and hold them for a long time. You know? They're looking at this as their retirement here. Some of these millennials, things of that nature. So in these social groups, you can hear about it. I've actually was told about Shiba Inu. Okay, and this is when it was at its bottom, and I, just research as far as metallic butyrene, and just the overall just good deed he did in the mix of all of that, and I just predicted its re-rise, but it was in a social group. Just like the Shiba, just like the Doge, it's in a social group, meaning it's socially spoken about. Whereas though you have these guys that are into the crypto, like, oh, crypto, crypto, like, okay, who's these guys over there? Most of the time you look at, if you were a little, of course, if you're uneducated about crypto, you look at them and hear them and just walk right by. I've done that with Bitcoin years ago. Like, well, cryptocurrency, what? But now it's more of a social conversation where it's like, okay, if everybody is saying the same name, Shiba Inu, Shiba Inu. So, and it's just going around on social media here. You see the storm coming before it really, it's like the rain. Before the rain hits, as you hear the thunder, you see the clouds. So it's so obvious. Now, when we're dealing with Hina Inu and Kuma Inu, yes, the storm is slowly approaching. That's it. You know? Now, if I hear about it in this specific social group that I'm thinking about, where these guys is at work and they all talk about this, because they're not really, they're simple buyers though. They're not really into getting on Uniswap and doing this, into hitting one button off of Robinhood, Coinbase, things of that nature. So that is why, as time goes on and these coins get listed on more exchanges, it's just gonna blow up basically. So we're on a good standpoint with that. So right now we're at a 25.2% for the day, guys. And if you're here for the first time and you just got into the market, congratulations. Ain't you happy? But don't get your panties in a bunch, all right? Kuma Inu, we're up 46.4%. Okay, guys. So the ball is rolling. The market is alive. We're outperforming the market, and we're gonna keep an eye on that. I'm going to keep you updated, of course. It's a new year. I'm not going to leave you on the dark weeks. So we're going to keep you updated, and we will be talking.